You're staying late to break this news. Well done with you and the team on this Bloomberg scoop. Put it in context. They raised $30 billion a couple of years ago. It was all about the dividend. Here we go, $20 on the line. Are we going to be queuing up to buy this, Matthew? Give me the details.
Yeah, look, as you say, this is a follow-on transaction from that offering in 2019, which was the world's biggest IPO, raising around $30 billion. Since then, the government still holds a 90% stake in Aramco. There's another big 8% stake held by the Sovereign Wealth Fund. The government said it's going to reduce that stake as it looks to raise money to fund this huge economic transformation that it's been embarking on, and fund ploughing all these money into all these sports deals and into all this investment that's going on around the world and domestically as well. So now it seems like we're very, very close to the government pulling the trigger on a second offering. It's got the banks involved now. It's got Goldman, as you say, Goldman, Citi and HSBC lined up for a secondary offering. We expect that they will, if they do decide to go ahead with an offering very soon, then there will probably be more banks added onto this.
Tell me how hard.
Remember from 2009.
Yep. Tell me this. To get this away, Matthew, in a post-COP28 environment, Saudi Arabia has just reduced the amount of production target for themselves. So this is about monetizing the asset, I presume. But are people going to be queuing up? Is this going to be such a massive coverage? The world is different to when it was first IPO'd.
Yeah, exactly. Even in 2019, it was difficult. It was a tough sell in a world increasingly worried about ESG, and also looking at Aramco as not being as having the high returns that you get from some of the other oil majors around the world. Now, what they've been trying to do since then is they've been trying to address this. They are there's a new mechanism so that they can pay out higher amounts of cash flow to shareholders in the future. Okay. They're investing a lot into going into other areas downstream, investing into renewables, investing into hydrogen, to try and say that this is not just entirely an oil play. The thing is as well, the challenge in that story is, of course, that there's still 9 million barrels a day pumped of oil. It's still the biggest single producer in the world. So the majority of the Aramco story is going to continue to be crude oil production for a long period of time, even as they try and shift that narrative. And the other challenge facing them is going to be that in 2019, I mean, every investor under the sun was called and offered Aramco, and a lot of people decided not to take it then. The question is going to be, given a second chance, what are they going to say? Are they going to want to go for it now if they didn't go for it in 2019?